Hi, this is a tarot reader, and in this video, I'm going to cover love readings, love, lust, and passion readings for the star sign that's Pisces. The timeline for this reading is July 2017 till January 2018 for 6 months. Okay, now for the Pisces, see, you've drawn some strong major arcana cards in your reading. Okay, if marriage is something that you have been looking out for, especially for the Pisces woman, then there could be some good news, especially post November or post October. Or maybe you've already met someone in the past, because Wheel of Fortune is upright in the past phase, means in the past 2 or 3 months or the past 6 months, you've come across someone who has made you feel that he's the man in your life. He's someone who can give you that commitment. He's someone who can give you that sanctity of marriage. Wheel of Fortune could also imply some kind of a rise in terms of your professional life or personal life, which makes you more eligible or makes you more prominent in your social circle, and that could be one of the reasons why you might have got some proposals in the past. But you need to be careful for the first 3 to 4 months, especially till October, because Four of Swords is upright and Two of Swords is reverse. See, when you draw Four of Swords upright, means whatever plans you have, they don't materialize the way you expect them to. So you are left with a phase of stagnation, a feeling of being stuck up and not being able to do what you wish to do. Your health could also be a bit of an issue, breathing issues, a sensitive skin, problematic stomach, or not being able to take sufficient water in your diet. These are problems which could aggravate things for you on the health, and that will indirectly affect your relationship life. Two of Swords is a card, when it is, even if it is reversed, it implies there is someone in your life. It could be connected to the person you love. It could be connected to your own relatives. Now, Two of Swords reverse means this is someone you literally hate. You have a lot of negativity towards that person, which is very, very much mutual. That person and you, when the two of you look at each other, there is hatred, there is envy, there is jealousy, there is venom visible in your eyes. Okay, and that person could try to create some troubles in your personal life or in your relationship life till November at least. But you've also drawn Two of Cups reversed in a crossing phase. That means I see you meeting someone who's going to make you feel love all over again, because Two of Cups is a very emotional, very passionate, very idealistic card. It's a card where you look out for that soulmate. It's a card where you look out for that man who is meant for you in some ways. But the card is reversed. It will be a relationship which will be passionate, emotionally compatible, but you may not get the commitment or the if you're expecting that person to give you marriage, that may not happen. But this relationship is something which is still worth it. I will not ask you to move out of it, because sometimes love, when it knocks on your door, you should accept it. You shouldn't just let it go because it doesn't accompany marriage. It's up to you. It's an individual choice. I'm not here to discuss morality, but Two of Cups is a Venus card. If you're a Pisces woman, it's a love. It could be the love of your life. Yes. Three of Wands is reversed in the root position. Don't expect a lot from your professional life, at least till October or November, because when the Three of Wands is reversed, there will be a lot of jealousy. I don't know why, but I feel that the woman connected to the man you've been in a relationship with, or the new man you're going to find in the next few months, but the woman connected to these men, could be his mother, could be his sister, they could create some trouble for you. There could be a lot of jealousy, a lot of problems of those kinds. Three of Wands reverse is a card which is connected to your profession. It's like you start some venture or some self-employment venture. It starts well, but somewhere down the line it gets stuck up. There's a loan amount, there's a lot of borrowed capital for it, and you cannot recover that money. You're completely stuck. The venture gives you trouble, it gives you litigations and those kind of problems. If there is anything wherein you've invested money, and it's not giving you returns, be patient. Don't expect it to return don't expect the money to come so soon. One request: don't give money to the man you love. That's one request. If you're doing that, then there will be more trouble coming up in the next 3 months at least. Before November, you might get some more trouble because you funded or given money to the man you love. That's not something you do. If you're doing that, you're creating your own set of troubles. Justice is upright. If you're someone who's looking out for a divorce or any aspect of legal issues, then the middle 2 to 3 months, especially from October till December, is the phase when you might get some positive response. If you're literally looking for a divorce so that you can move on and find someone better, then between October and December you need to work hard on it. Ensure that your lawyer is the right competent one, is very capable. That's what you have to ensure. The phase is the last 3 months, especially November, December, and Jan. Sun card is upright. Three of Cups is there. Marriage could come up. There is a possibility of marriage, but not in the city where you're based or where you're born. It could be in a different city or a different country. Sun upright is a card which gives that legal acknowledgement to a relationship like marriage. But Sun, when it is upright, if there is no marriage that is happening, then in those last 3 months, November, December, and Jan 2018, you might meet someone who's elder to you, very aggressive, very short-tempered, but in a position of power. This is a man who's blessed with money, power. He's ruthless, he's arrogant, but he has the ability to pull strings for you. He has that sense of responsibility which you expect from a man. Sometimes you need a man on whose shoulder you can cry. You need a man who can hold your hands and pull you out of that mess, and that is the man you might come across especially in the last 3 months, November, December, and Jan. Five of Wands is reverse. Legal troubles are definitely high after October, so be careful. If the divorce is not happening and you're looking out for it, then it might get more messy post October. Knight of Wands is reverse. For the Pisces woman, be careful with a man who's of your age or younger than you. Very aggressive, comes from a very affluent background, is very pampered, very spoiled, very selfish character. He might be a distraction initially, but later on he could be a nuisance for you. So be very careful. This man is very good looking, very charming, and very masculine, and it will be difficult for you to refuse, but getting very close to him could be a source of trouble for you. I'm not saying don't get involved in one night stands or don't go for a fling, but don't expect commitments. Don't go out of your way to do things for these men who are completely useless. For the Pisces man, you've drawn three major arcana cards. Okay, throughout the 6 months, I see your your personal life improving in some way or the other. Saturn cards are there, so if you're someone who's going through any litigation issues or you're waiting for any kind of a bail, it might come your way, because Five of Wands is